A long time ago, when I was a kid, you used to hear people say things about volumes like this. They used to say, well, my car engine is a 350 big block. And what they were talking about was cubic inches. And you don't hear that kind of thing anymore. America has been pretty stubborn about switching to the metric system, but we are switching. Nowadays, rather than hearing something like that, when you go out and you buy a car, you're much, much more likely, actually, it's a virtual certainty that when you buy a car, you're going to hear something like this. It's got a 3.5 liter engine. Well, there's a reason why automakers and the world has switched to this. Oops. And the reason is that metric system is easier to use. So I want to explain why it's easier to use. So let's start with this box. Okay, this box is 10 centimeters on a side. Okay, so that means that's 10 centimeters, this is 10 centimeters, and then front to back that would also be 10 centimeters. Well, what's the volume of this box? It's 10 times 10 times 10. That is 1,000 cubic centimeters. That's nice. That's pretty easy. I can switch that to cubic meters or cubic decimeters or anything metric that I want to. All I have to do is slide the decimal. What the beauty of this is that this box, this 1,000 cubic centimeters, is also called the liter. So 1 liter is a box that measures 10 by 10 by 10. Why is that so nice? Well, because now we can talk about any unit that we want to, and we can switch back and forth. And we take the smallest of these little boxes, that's a centimeter, and if you have 1 cubic centimeter, we call that a milliliter. Why is that nice? Well, because now you don't have to be in the shape of a box. Now you can be a liquid, maybe something like this. So if you dump one of these little box shapes worth of liquid into one of these cylinders, this is called a graduated cylinder. Oops. Now you can get your volume in liters or milliliters, or instead of milliliters you could say cubic centimeters, because 1 milliliter is 1 cubic centimeter. Pretty handy, huh? I'm just guessing here, but this little guy right here is probably 1 gram. But anyway, that's kind of nice. Just try and do this conversion with inches and gallons. You just can't do it. That's why metrics win. So, you know, you go to the doctor and you're going to get a shot, a flu shot or something, and what are these syringes marked out in? They are marked out in milliliters. You might see them in cubic centimeters, but usually they say milliliters. And that's what you're going to see around the whole world. Glassware, how about this? You go out and you buy glassware, what's it going to be marked out in? It's going to be marked out in metric units. It's going to be marked out in milliliters. Anything that you buy like this is going to be marked out that way. And that's the beauty of the metric system.